Hi and hello, Let's Play fans. We're back. EU4, multiplayer. Yep, myself, Berg787, and Taureor and Grey Hunter. What else can you ask for? Say hello, guys.
Hello.
Peanuts. I'd like some peanuts.
I would like some peanuts as well. Taureor, you got any peanuts?
I have some, incidentally.
You do? Okay, superb.
See,
Spread
that's
the
what
wealth,
more I
spread the
could
wealth.
ask for, Berg.
What more? What more could you have? Peanuts. There we go. All right, let's unpause. I just need to deal with some fucking rebels.
Yeah. For those of you who
Rebel
missed the last
scum.
episode, Berg actually got pretty lucky.
Lucky.
And,
It's my
well,
great-
lucky.
my
Well, or
great
rather,
diplomacy skills.
he greatly managed his country
I did
and managed to piece out Austria out of his war and took over Pop. Most of it. Most of the Pop.
I left him
Pretty
with
solid.
his house, but I took his gardens.
Took his gardens. Of
I
course.
did. I took his gardens. It was palatial.
Savoy, be rivaled.
Oh. Savoy.
Apparently I had to pick a third one. I could have picked Tuscany, but I was like, they're not really
Bavaria is-
they're not really people that I want to fight. To be quite
Bavaria
honest.
is rivals.
A reasonable decision, maybe.
Maybe later. Maybe later we'll rival. In the meantime, the building program begins.
Yup, 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 yup.
Oh, I need to improve a province. Huh. I don't really want to spend the points, but
Why do you need to improve it?
it's a pretty good province. It's Limburg, and I can get another building slot if I improve it.
All these Bergs
Makes sense.
should rightfully be mine. Oh, it's quite funny in the Quill Rumba multiplayer and all that. Like Quill said in one of his episodes, he goes, "I want Berg," like the capital. I left like a comment saying, Quill wants Berg, I want Quill. Ha ha ha! I thought it was funny.
Oh,
Hoi, hoi, hoi.
Hoi, 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 hoi.
The
and
amusement
such
is
a
real.
wonderful romance began.
Yeah. Love you, Quill.
And I will always love you.
I can't believe I'm going to get beat up again.
Come on, military points. Accumulate.
Come on, explorer, do your... Yeah, you know what.
Do your exploring. Have you got Dora?
No, I do not.
I need to take a loan.
I know what it is, but I have never seen it.
Oh, what? I lost my fucking quest to my mission to accumulate wealth because I took out a loan. That seems a bit silly.
Well, not really, because if you could acquire it, if you could get the mission completion by just continually taking out loans, you could take out
I
all the
get
loans
that,
you
but-
needed and then immediately pay them back.
No, I get that, but that wasn't the purpose of why I was taking out a loan. I took out a loan so I could get more mercenaries, so I could fucking beat up these rebels.
I suppose.
Yeah, but the game can't know if you intend to cheat or not.
Exactly. The game is not
Stupid game.
alive.
The game is not a wife.
Alive.
I
If
heard
it was
the
a wife,
as
I
well.
would be
Yeah.
concerned.
Yeah.
Just
The game is
constantly
not
nags
alive.
you.
It doesn't know if you want to cheat.
Just
can't
constantly
make-
nags you. You're running the country wrong. You should really increase taxes. Shut up.
Are you having a bad experience with marriage? Don't answer that.
Who, me?
No, Lucas was saying about the nagging wives.
No, I'm not.
Good answer.
There we go. Military tech 10. Thank you very much.
Colonize
Where are you colonizing?
North
Where have you
America and
expanded?
Canada.
Ah,
I still don't know if I can reach the good provinces, or if I have to settle for the Arctic ones. What's
Right,
that
this
one?
is silly. I've got over double the amount of troops than them, and they've got more cavalry than they have infantry. I should surely beat them now.
one would think so.
Let's wait a little while.
What can I do with you?
Who are you
Boost
fighting
ability.
again?
Rebels. I think I'm going to win this
No, I
time.
need the points.
That's the one good thing about having rebels pop is that once you've beaten them up, then you're all right.
Yeah, I usually prefer to increase autonomy, but this is a matter of opinion, of course.
I'd never increase autonomy.
It depends. Like, if you know the rebels are going to be huge and hard to deal with.
Well, that's a different, you know, I mean, that is true, but like in general, I wouldn't increase autonomy.
Well, I suppose it makes sense. Okay. Barracks everywhere.
Parrots everywhere.
All of the barracks.
Or maybe not everywhere.
Now then. When will these be finished?
Let's wait. Until we cap on power. I do have a lot of money. I should probably build some buildings.
Yeah, I started building regimental camps so I can get more soldiers. Actually have a chance if somebody slightly bigger than me decides that they want a bit.
Oh right, the land force limit thing.
Yep.
Now I hate it when you click the button to remove all mercenaries from your, you know, your troops, but it automatically goes to your regular troops. Like the first one, you know, it's basically you're splitting your army in half or whatever, you're splitting out the mercenaries, but it automatically defaults to being selected as your regular army. And I always forget that, and I almost disbanded my regular army.
Ouch.
That would have
I
gone
stopped
well.
just in time, but I've done that before. It's like really kind of, for fuck's sake, really?
Yes.
There should be, like in CK2, there should be a button to disband all mercenaries.
Yeah, just disband them. Yeah, you're right.
Or at least it should ask you, are you sure? These are not mercenary troops. Are you sure you want to disband them?
It did ask me, but it asked you, are you sure, both times anyway. It always asks you, I think, are you sure, regardless.
I am kind of leaning towards CK2 more now as well.
I do like CK2, but I still feel a bit lost at times when I'm playing it. Like, I'm just kind of like, I don't know. I do feel like in CK2, like, you can really just get beat up real bad. Like, like out of nowhere. Like, oh, crap.
That's true, it can happen. But usually you have a vague idea of why.
No, that's true. No, I get that, but what I'm saying is, because it's very much like, if you have a bigger army, you're going to win, pretty much. Even if it's not massively bigger. And then they just come in, boom, 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 and... What happens if you lose all of your land? And it might sound like a really stupid question, but are you out the game?
If you become unlanded...
You can be a courtier, can't you?
No.
No?
So
Once you lose everything you held...
If no one in your bloodline holds any kind of title, you're fucked. You're done.
Yup. If such a time comes as your dynasty is landless and you hold no title... Actually, if you hold a barony, you still are out because you can't play as baron level characters. But if you don't hold a county or above, you're done.
Right, okay.
But if you don't hold a county and your heir, for example, holds a county, you're still out?
Yes. But you could always, you could save and switch to them. If you knew you were going to have somebody with a title left and that you were going to lose, you would just save and then transfer to that person who actually holds a title.
Right, so for example, if my brother or son or whatever held a title, and then but the thing what I got taken, like my character lost his lands, he got whatever. Wouldn't it be better for him to actually die? Because then I would instantly switch to the other son rather in a battle, rather than just having him lose his land.
If you could guarantee somebody to die, that would make CK2 so much easier. I would really love that, but no, unfortunately you can't go, well, my time has come, unless you're depressed.
I will say, though, in certain situations, it's not as if people haven't killed themselves, like, for the betterment, you know what I mean? Like,
like in Rome,
they've committed suicide for the betterment of,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
but you can only commit suicide if your character has the trait depressed. Right. So you can do it, it's just very
Is that an
difficult.
event or a decision, then?
Decision.
Good to know.
It is quite useful.
Is their rival? Interesting. Ottomans only took Ragusa from Venice. They actually left them with Dalmatia.
Wonder why.
They took Crete as well, but Venice have still got Cyprus.
That's weird.
you go Venice.
Oh look, the Ottomans took Rashid.
Yeah, I did see that as well. It's quite
That's
bizarre.
really weird. Why this province?
I think it's like a trade province, isn't it? Yeah.
No, it's Alexandria next to it, I think.
Oh, right, okay.
I mean, no, this is a trade province too. It's an estuary, but the one next to it is better.
You are very weird people, Ottoman Empire. Very strange.
I'm thinking of playing a game as Austria or the Ottomans.
An alliance offer from Provence. Why would I want to ally Provence?
Well, they're
They're
sitting
allied with
right
Austria.
there, next to Savoy, going, fuck, 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 fuck.
Well, it's not my problem.
Yeah, they are between France and Savoy, and probably both of those want them.
I need to start looking
Probably.
for friends, man.
So what do I need for all of these wonderful things? Theologian.
Sweden seems like a good option. Unfortunately, they do hate me a lot.
The thing is, what I don't like about when you ally like Sweden and stuff like that is that they end up calling you in these crappy wars. And sometimes, no, but the problem is sometimes those wars involve like countries like Austria and shit like that. So you end up, and they never get their troops down to help you. So you're basically, if Austria want to come at you, then you're kind of fighting Austria by yourself while they're dealing with all of their pissant friends.
Yeah, it can become a problem.
They're
You know
dealing
what I
with
mean? It's like-
things.
No, but you know what I mean. It's like, oh man, really?
I do. I do.
Alright, time to make you like me, Salzburg. You will love me. Doesn't matter that I'm a heretic.
Love me.
Oh, shall love me.
Exactly.
Oh, Bohemia's doing pretty decent, eh?
Yeah, Bohemia's doing alright.
Oh, they've almost reached me.
Yep.
And they're my rival.
I don't think
Who
they'll
was
be
it who
able to
was
get to
sieging
you.
Saxony? Brunswick don't seem like they came out of that war very well with Saxony. Remember the one that they were sieging all of Saxony?
Yeah, they lost. They lost.
They lost the province of Brunswick. Well,
Yep.
Braunschweig, but it's Brunswick.
They've only got
Should I
Hanover
answer
left. Relentless drill, you say?
Well, I suppose.
Excellent.
Who are you drilling relentlessly?
I have no idea. Apparently the army.
Good.
Doesn't matter. Me and France. France trusts. I haven't seen this before. Even when I was super allies with them in a different game, France trusts Tuscany implicitly.
Pretty nice.
Wow, it's like, listen, doesn't matter what the evidence is. If Tuscany says this, I'm going with them. I know the sun's up in the sky, but Tuscany are telling me it's nighttime.
It's
And
obvious
I-
they're correct.
It's obvious that they are correct. Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
They trust me to uphold their my bargains, which is
Wow,
more than I
what-
could expect.
What?
Poland trusts me somewhat.
How can anyone trust you to uphold bargains?
France trusts me somewhat because I'm a heretic, so that's understandable. They're a little iffy.
Burgundy and England view me with distrust, and Flanders distrust. Well, there is an option when you dishonor someone so many times and conquer them and so on. Doesn't trust them to die properly or something like that.
What doesn't trust them to die properly?
Alright,
We
so
attack
how many...
Flanders. Oh, Flanders. No.
Oh, 4-4. Well, that's okay.
France, please explain to me why you do not have any problem with this Savoy expansion.
Why are you not annoyed somewhat?
I mean,
Poland.
you've got mega land borders with them. Like, you know, that's a lot of land that you're bordering.
Yeah, France has been changed a lot in the recent patch. They're not only weaker, but much less aggressive.
They act very friendly.
Nice
Which I
guy,
kind of
France.
like. Exactly. I kind of like France
you know
not
what?
being evil.
It might be down to the personality of the ruler. Do you know that?
Oh, yeah, that is a good point, actually.
Yeah, he's a diplomat.
I wonder what the heir will be, because the king is pretty old now.
Henri de Valois.
Isn't that the Valois?
Is it? I don't know. I would presume it was Valois, but I might be wrong.
The heir's got a weak
Where's-
claim, and he's 41.
He's actually pretty good, though.
Yeah.
355? Well, he's not as good as King Charles VIII. That must be said. He was a 456, but
King Charles is kind of special.
it's a special kind of guy.
He's a special snowflake,
All right,
is King
finally,
Charles.
I get some better cavalry and cannons. Good times.
King Charles. Oh, sure.
Hooray.
King Charles the. No. It wouldn't
No,
be a
no.
good joke.
King Charles the no.
I said the, and then the goal popped into my mind, but it wouldn't. It's
Oh,
of
not
course-
King
oh,
Charles de Gaulle, man.
Oh.
Obviously, it's not.
Obviously.
He's doing pretty good. 66 years old.
Hmm. Well,
That's
in those
nothing.
times.
My original king in my or my original character in the CK2 game that I started lived to like 78. I was well pleased about that.
And what year was that? 800 something.
I think he lived up to about 900, man. Like I think it was around then that he died. Like he outlived like a couple of his sons.
Yeah, people at that time lived half as long.
No, but you know what it is? It's not that they actually like the reason why the average age was less is because people died younger from like diseases and whatnot. But it's not because if you actually lived normal, like if you didn't get any diseases or something like that, you would live and like it's not that your average life expectancy if you didn't die in infancy and shit like that. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like you would live, you could easily like there's plenty of people who lived into their 80s in that age, but it's because there was such a high rate of like infant mortality and stuff like that, and that brings the average life expectancy down. But I think if you looked at the average life expectancy of people who made it into adulthood, I think it wasn't as big a deal. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yes.
I'm not saying it wasn't less, but it wasn't as dramatic as it seems.
Oh, sorry to change the subject so dramatically, but I just noticed we're at speed 2 still.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, we can bump that up. That's fine.
Doesn't bother me.
Can we colonize
I've not
you?
got an awful lot to do at the moment. I'm kind of just consolidating at the moment. But you got to do that from time to time, don't you?
It does tend to help.
My colonists are not doing very well. Maybe that's because I sent them to Arctic provinces.
You think that might have something to do with it?
It's cold.
It's freaking cold.
Stop it.
Don't want to be here.
Report back from the front. Still freezing.
It's a bit cold, eh?
A bit.
Bit cold.
Is that your Russian accent?
No, it's my Dutch accent. It's a bit cold. Just gonna go and have a Heineken. It's pretty okay. Right, what am I doing?
Is Heineken Dutch?
Words right now. Words.
I think it is, isn't it?
I don't know. I'm not good with beers.
I don't think so.
Well,
I'm
you
pretty
get
sure
them.
it's German. Orange boom now, on the other hand. That is
Heineken?
definitely.
I don't know. Well, Orange boom, yeah, but I
That's
thought
definitely
Heineken was
Dutch.
What about Grolsch?
I think so, yeah. It's been a long time
What,
since I
Dutch
worked
or-
in the liquor department. I'm pretty sure that is...
In the liquor department?
I used to work in the liquor department, yes.
Of
Great
what?
hunter here, liquor department. What are you after? Booze? Yes,
Indeed.
of course.
No,
Mead.
I came in for the tonic water. Oh, okay.
Oh, incidentally, do you like mead, you guys?
No.
Mead. I couldn't say that I've ever drunk any mead. I did. Oh, by the way, who's Bavaria? It's you, isn't it?
Yes. It is me.
You know, Switzerland are in a coalition against you.
Yeah, those Swiss. They never attack anybody. Except Milan,
Kinda allies.
that one time.
The Austrian, yeah. And Ravensburg.
Ravensburg would be alright.
Ravensburg are like the little kid in school who's mates with all like the bullies, and he just goes around going, yeah, take that, but like by himself, like it's just a little quiet bitch.
Well, to be honest, they didn't like me before either. They in the first episode, I believe, entered an alliance with my enemy at the time. So, you know, Ravensburg and I, we have a troubled past.
Trouble, not just the regular trouble. But
No,
double
it's
trouble.
very troubled. On a scale of, you know, troubled
Doubly
to
troubled.
immensely
on
troubled.
a scale of 1 to trouble.
Exactly.
It's pretty trouble.
In the meantime, my
They'll be
coalition
okay.
is growing.
Yeah, who hates you now? I'm curious.
All the same people, but Hansa joined them.
It's music to my ears. This tutorial. Keep telling me.
Yes, all around
It's,
you I see this lovely shade of
Hansa,
red.
Brandenburg, Saxony, Burgundy, Trier, Nassau, Palatinate, Baden, and a couple of other guys.
Whenever someone says Baden, I want to just say Baden. I don't know
What's
why.
Baden-Baden? Is that a band?
No, Baden was like. I remember. Baden's in Germany, isn't it? Like modern day, right?
Yes.
Yeah, when the World Cup was in Germany, I remember England played a game in Baden. So there you go.
All
I
right.
don't know why
The
it was
more you know.
Baden, not just regular Baden, but you know, so good they named it twice.
Double the Baden.
Double Baden.
Triple the excitement.
Exactly.
Sounds like a Pokemon or something like that. Like.
Oh
Baden,
dear,
Baden.
the Bible has been translated. Heresy,
Oh,
burn the
no.
priest, or don't. What happens if I don't? Ulm doesn't like me. So basically, if I don't, all the people who don't like me just hate me a bit more, and the people who I actually like me that little tiny bit more.
How haven't? Is
Good
Ravensburg
news.
like an independent city or something like that?
They're a free city.
A free city. How do you find that out? Where does it say that?
If you click on their
When you
shield.
click on them,
Yeah.
below the name on the big diplomacy screen, there's free city.
On the diplomacy screen.
Yep.
Yeah, diplomacy screen.
Ah, yes, free city. All right, that'll be why they're still alive then. It's a bit.
Seeing as
baffling.
Austria will help them if anybody so much as looks at them funny. Yeah, pretty much. An
What's that?
Italian
No, I wasn't
engineer.
looking at Ravensburg. I was looking at Baden.
Awfully
Baden,
sorry.
Baden.
Yeah, this provocative Badenese land.
What was I doing? I can't remember.
Aren't you supposed to know what it was you were doing?
No, there was.
Well, he usually tells us stuff.
Thanks. Issue embargo. Just need to make sure all my rivals are embargoed. I can't remember if they are.
Oh, this is interesting. A reformer praises the Church of Bavaria. One of the great thinkers at the forefront of the Reformation has recently held up our country as a good example for others to follow in one of his publications. This will surely strengthen both our international reputation and give further weight behind the authority of our church. Good.
Featherweight.
Make Protestants like me more and Catholics hate me more, or take church power. Church power, please. So now I can pick an aspect of faith. Ooh, these are interesting.
Oh, can you?
Yeah. So it's basically like a whole bunch of things that add a little tiny bit to various
There's
stuff.
one interesting aspect if you're a republic. I think you can go for free republican tradition.
That does sound pretty good. I'm looking at this and going, ooh, individual creeds looks good. Idea cost goes down by 5%.
Who? Individual Apollo creeds.
Exactly, individual Apollo creeds.
Creed in free. Taureor, do you know who Apollo Creed is? Was,
No.
Or was, I should say.
No, I do not.
You do not know who the Master of Disaster was?
Oh, okay, I do.
The King of Sting. The Count of Monte Fisto. I'm disappointed.
Yeah, now I remember you talking about it.
Yeah, there you go. You still don't know who it is. He fought
I still
Rocky.
don't know who he is.
He was a character in the Rocky series. He was heavyweight champ. Rocky defeated him in Rocky 2.
To be honest,
The blonde guy? No, that was Rocky 1.
No, that was Rocky 4. That was Ivan Drago.
I don't
To be
watch many
honest, though,
movies.
whenever I hear Creed, I just immediately think of Warhammer 40k, to be quite honest with you.
And I think of this soft rock band or
I
whatever.
was about
it
to say
was.
you figured the band. Yeah. It's amazing when you say a word and then what people think. Like me and my wife were talking about this the other day, but like we were on a bus and like these kids mentioned they were like Justin. They were talking about Justin, and we just instantly assumed they were talking about Justin Timberlake.
Mhm.
But like no, it was Justin Bieber. Of course, it's Justin Bieber. Younger people refer to Justin as Justin Bieber, whereas to slightly older, it's like Justin's Justin Timberlake, right? No. All right. Well, apparently not.
On the
Apparently
note
not.
of
Anymore,
words
it's
that
not.
mean things, though, what does the word over time mean to you when you think of it? To me, it
means
sends
it
the
ha-
message end of episode.
Well, to me, it says it has
Oh,
been too long since I had the option to form the Netherlands, and I have not. So let's do it.
When I thought of overtime, just to add my 2 cents into it, I thought of overtime like over time, things will get better. You will get used to having no legs or no arms over time. But anyway, I hope you guys get used to hitting that like button out there, viewers, because it really means a lot to us. Show support for the series, be it on my channel or Grey Hunters or Taureors. That's awesome as well. We're all in it together, so, you know, we all want to support each other. Superb. But until next time, folks, take care. Bye-bye.
See ya.
Bye.